Hello, my platoon. This is your captain speaking, Captain Duncan, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Let's continue. If you can, you skip. Oh, okay. Who should show my poem next? Monica. Hey, Monica. Poem. Hi, Duncan. Having a good time so far? Here, God. Yeah. Oh shit! Ah, crap! I broke my glasses. Oh. Okay, we are back. My glasses broken off, or in the first 30 seconds of the video. Amazing. Yeah. Hey, Monica, how's it going? Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or think we can do better, I'm always listening. Oh, thank God, Monica. I have a president of a club that actually listens to. Because in my clubs in my school, nobody listens to my suggestions. And they weren't so bad. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. It'd be much better just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Hey, yeah, it's not a good thing to just come in the place and it's just like, oh, I hate these curtains, I hate these drapes, oh, frick you, everybody. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Duncan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's still that sort of barrier that we will all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Huh. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there is also some similarities that you would have expected. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Huh. You're sure you're not reading into too much? Oh God, I hate those things when the critic goes to the art. Guys, I have a story. When I was at my 7th grade at school, my teacher made us do a work of art in art class. And it was to cut it down, some pieces of paper, glue it in an A3 paper, and paint it up. I just picked the first 3 colors that they were at my front. It was like a red, orange, and a blue. And I picked the scraps that my friend was cutting because I was so lazy at the class. And I just glued it up. I just glued it all and just spread the paint. I picked up a sponge and just spread it out. My teacher picked up my drawing like a week later because it dried up and we needed to show it. And she was like, "Oh my God, look at the intensity!" And she started yapping and making theories about my painting, my work of art, saying how that reflects myself. And I was like, "Oh no, I just picked the first 3 colors." So I don't know. Maybe art is something that evokes something on other people, not something that maybe evokes something in you because you probably did. But yeah, I don't know. It was so funny because my friend was the friend that I stole the scraps from his cut paper and was like, "Oh my God, you just stole my paper," and she's congratulating you and she gave me a 6. Come on, man. Yeah, I got a 10. That class was a very good grade. I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I will end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing things. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to ride the way everyone else wants you to ride. It's not like you have to worry about it, impressing them or anything. Oh God, Monica, you don't know, there are like 3 little girls in my room, and they jump when I write a single word. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That's a great tip, Monica. Always sound confident. If you sound confident, everybody's just going to assume that you are doing something right. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it up then. Hole in wall. It could have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. Oh, I can't see the last thing. Okay. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh, that's a great poem. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. Is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. I don't like freeform poems. I like the rhymes. I don't know how to say that in English, but you know the five separation, the 7th separation of syllables in a poem, the 10th separation, the alexandrita. Yeah, I believe in Portuguese the 10 or the 12 syllables separation in poems is like rhyme alexandrita. I don't know how to say that in English. Please leave it in the comments for the love of God. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Yeah. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you're just going to get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. When I write poems, I just go with the flow, yeah. But when I'm writing like a D&D campaign, I always try to know the end and the beginning, and I fill the middle with tips for the ending. That's how I write. I don't like that exploratory writing that you just keep writing and you actually don't know the ending, because I think the story is more complete when there are tips and tricks at the beginning, from the very beginning, about the ending. So your reader could actually really like bring it up and no, not bring it up, like discover the ending. Thanks for listening. Oh my god, thanks for listening. Thanks for your time. My name's Doki. Okay, let's give it to Yunatsuki. Huh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Don't you want to get smacked? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh, I actually kind of like that poem. It's simple. I believe that a poem that is simple, it's much better. Yeah, I told you that you're writing that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I want to like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about this. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. Oh, so you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. God damn it, Natsuki. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with less comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, Yuri! There you go, Yuri! Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why did you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buried her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. God damn it, Yuri. You're just inept. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Yeah, it might. Because she's playing with her hair. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. What is it? I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separated from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Well, or you can do actually with how Natsuki did and use the style and the style and the type of poem to collide with each other and make a stronger message. Maybe I'm doing that, Yuri. You don't know. Once Sirius finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering's completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together, it's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily. It's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's such a fancy writing. Ghosts under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Baiting. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to replace by the sickened blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm breathing air for the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Oh, I love this poem. It's really the type of poem. I like more dark stuff actually. And in writing poems because I love like Edgar Allan Poe type of writing style. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Oh, come on, I just congratulated you on your handwriting. If you want to see bad writing, you should see my writing. Okay, future one, go, boom, my writing. There you go, my platoon. You can judge me. That's a medical student handwriting right there. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, come on, Yuri. Come on, Yuri. My glasses are broken. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all, Duncan. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance it over after all. But remember that poems often expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more they usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in their last remaining places of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more soul I'm putting in that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it wouldn't be long before you pick it up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh god. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It is as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there is no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Moni are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read intent and I watch each of them expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrowed in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just mean the language, I guess. It was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. God damn it, that's good. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh? If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who can actually like it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. God damn it, Sayori. You like everything. Natsuki, that's not something to be proud of. And Duncan did too. Oh god. Damn it. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, oh my god. She's a tsundere, true and true. Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time to establish my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. You're saying my poem is bad, Yuri? And Duncan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Duncan appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how would you know they didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Oh god, fight, girl, fight. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Duncan started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls turned to me after they just noticed I was standing there. Duncan, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out the reader, not force them to have figured it out. Help me explain that to her, Duncan. Wait. There's no reason for we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Duncan? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but who I'm more agree with, they probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I have in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But your expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting and making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Duncan. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. is your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Oh, Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. Why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
Yeah, Sayori, that's the point you should be making. Not that her feelings are complex. No, it's because her boobs are always the same.
Big and beautiful.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president? I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's literally suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see.
Oh God, Monica.
Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot.
Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more.
Isn't she from my class?
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Duncan, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Yeah, I like reading people's thoughts.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes.
With any luck, that means I can just at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And not to myself with newfound determination.
Duncan, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together because she's such a cutie. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Where's the horror in this game? I saw in the Steam review, in the Steam page, it was horror game. Where's the horror?
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I see them fight like this. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted to know. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
You know, Duncan, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone, it's nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we will just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's write a poem. Oh my god. Precious. Yes. Flower. Yes. Imagination. No. Sparkle. Yes. Memories. Yes. Together. Yes. Romance. Yes. Oh my God. God damn. Summer. No. Holiday. Yes. 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 Oh my God. We are doing it. Cheeks. Cheeks. No. Valentine. No. Adventure. Yes. 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 Silly. Yes. Oh my God. Family. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Puppy. 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 No. Doki Doki. What? No. Marriage. Yes. God. God. Oh my God. Let me think. Sing. Yes. Friends. Yes, I think I did it. I think I did it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. This episode, it's done. This episode's done. Well, my platoon, if you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, leave it a comment, and I'm going to put another book that I read or I'm reading currently. As I said to you in the last episode, I said to you I was reading The Infinite and Divine, but a new recommendation of books for you. I think you should all read. But if you like sci-fi and stuff, as you can see, I would recommend the Forerunner trilogy from Halo. It's a great book. It's a great book to know a little bit about the very good, very cool Halo universe. You know oh my God, I forgot his name. The Didact. Then you know the guy from Halo 4, the enemy from Halo 4. I don't really like Halo 4 that much, but I like the Forerunners. So yeah, my platoon, leave it a like, leave it a comment, say a book you're reading this week, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye, Captain out.